What's happening, folks? More motivation. We officially hit 1K on YouTube. Just wanted to come here to thank all of you. I have something crazy to talk about today. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to the YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, it's 𝙈𝖎𝖎𝖋 from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Graduated University of Engineering, finished architecture, served in the army, and I'm an online coach. So today I want to talk about my experience with YouTube for the past 5 years, which sounds crazy to say, and lessons that could help you not quit the things that you do. So I started YouTube about 5 years ago. 2017 January. It's been a long process. We posted about 500 plus videos, and to think that we hit 1,000 subscribers 5 years later, to many it sounds embarrassing to say, but to me this is something to teach a lot of the younger people what perseverance really means, what trying really is all about, because I feel like that's a missing thing nowadays. People trying, people taking shots, people shooting their shots, in fact, right? And this is one of the key things that puts you ahead of anyone. The willingness to keep trying and trying and trying despite of what is happening. That is courage. Putting yourself out there when nobody is watching, when nobody cares, when it feels like it's you versus the world. Because 5 years for 1,000 subscribers, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, right? It takes more than patience. It takes an absolute belief in yourself to do that. And I want to give you guys 3 things to apply so that you can succeed in anything that you do. Because even though it took 5 years, there's many lessons here that can help many of you watching. So number 1, the power of having a strong why. If you're doing something and the why is weak, you have no big intentions, you will quit the moment things get hard. You will be easy to manipulate despite of what people say, what people do. You have to be strong. If you don't have a strong why, and if you're doing things with weak intentions, you'll be easy to be manipulated, and you will be so prone to quitting. If you have a strong why, however, if you know what you want, nobody can come in and dangle something in your face that you don't. And this is another reason why it will be harder for you to break when things get hard. You have to know what you want. You have to know your why. If you're doing something, you love it, you're passionate about it, you won't care what happens around you. Because when you go back at the videos that I posted, for example, a lot of them have 2 views, 1 view, 10 views. It took 500 plus videos to get 1,000 subscribers. You can imagine how much patience you need, how many days of frustration there are, and how many things you have to overcome, right? Before you cave, before you quit. So number 1, you have to have a strong why. That's extremely important. Number 2, you have to have a plan, but also with short-term and long-term goals. Despite of everything taking 500 plus videos to get like here, it still took 500 videos, which means planning had to happen for each of those videos that helped me to get to this place, to talk about this. So any plan that doesn't have, this sounds kind of funny, anything that doesn't have a plan is a plan to fail. So if you want to go far and succeed in anything that you do, you need to have a plan. You need to have how many times a week you're posting. You need to have how long the videos are going to be and what you're going to talk about in the videos. The skills, the charisma, and certain qualities you need to attract the people for you will come over time. But you need to have a plan, and you need to have structure in order for things to move in the direction that you want. Even though it took me 500 videos plus, like I said, it still took that many, right? And nobody's path to a destination is going to be the same. It takes longer for some people than others. I have a TikTok account right now, over 100,000, right? So I may be doing well on one platform, but not as well on the other, and that's totally fine. Third and finally, you want to remove comparing yourself to others, okay? You see many different pages posting for a week and hitting 1,000 subscribers, not posting more than 10 videos and hitting the jackpot right away. It may not be for everyone, and it's not for everybody, and that's okay. The more you post, the more things you see, and the more attempts you have, the more experiences you have, which builds something unique that nobody talks about. It builds character. It has substance. You have something strong about you when things are harder. You just build character. When things are handed to you, given, or you didn't have to put any effort to get something, you don't have to build up. So you're more fragile. A strong building always has a strong foundation. And the more times you're trying, the more attempts you have, and the more things you're seeing, you're building that foundation. Always remember that. Well, those are 3 things to use to not quit the things that you're doing right now. You know, it's been a long 5 years. We hit 1K subscribers. It took long for me, but it's a lesson that you can use in basketball, in business, cooking, whatever things you're doing to excel to the best version of yourself. It's more motivation. Thank you so much for listening to me for the past few minutes. Thank you so much for helping me reach 1K subscribers. Many more videos to come. Stay tuned for that. Like always, get better every day, optimize yourself. I'll see you next video.